Popeyes. We begin with the visitors. Jason KIDD in the backcourt with Deshaun Stevenson. Starting again for Caron Butler. Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki up front. For Atlanta, the usual starting five. Mike Bibby, Joe Johnson, Marvin Williams, Josh Smith, and Al Horford. This are our officials tonight. Atlanta in a home white, Dallas in a visiting blue. And Johnson defended by Stevenson. Johnson a little short, offensive rebound, Josh Smith.
That great offensive rebound.
Al Horford got the second all-star spot for Atlanta this year, just easily. Johnson defended by Stevenson. Stevenson did a heck of a job guarding Kobe Bryant on a Wednesday night. Hayward with a big size advantage on Horford, one of the smaller centers in the NBA. Stevenson the drive.
Atlanta is a little porous in transition defense.
As we just saw at some board. The Hawks got off to a great start this year. We're 19-6 as Smith gets Nowitzki, good defense by Smith, but
Nowitzki and Terry both had 31 points.
John Stevenson, the least talked about.
Percentage shot. He loves that fadeaway at 7'7". Anytime that you have Jason KIDD with the basketball, you've got to button up on your people who are running.
Josh Howard tears his ACL. He's out for the season. Just a miserable year.
Handling the ball most of the night, you know, that also is in your favor.
Tough one for Joe Johnson. Now a switch. Horford on Dirk. A turnover. Johnson the rim.
The Hawks love to get out on the break. They don't force a lot of turnovers, but on this is they get out. You just get it up and just see. You don't have it, run your head. You have numbers at the other end of the floor.
That led to the pass, but that's the hockey assist. Nowitzki over Horford.
The main thing is with Dirk, he freezes you because he can go by you and dribble with either hand.
Nice pass, Josh Smith.
Assist. 4 a game for a power forward. Outstanding. Yep. And he can do it off the dribble or out of the double team.
And he seemed ready to go, but he's sitting out his second consecutive game after an adverse reaction to Semitic
forward. The physical approach, 6'7". He can score the basketball, rebound, posted up here in the first 6 minutes, and they've missed all of them that had a mismatch.
Well, they've handled it a little. Jason Terry of Dallas, who won it last year. Jamal Crawford has been sensational for Atlanta this year.
Well, you'd love Terry.
The Lakers on a Wednesday night, his third 30-point game of the season.
Now keep an eye on Atlanta Hawks. They switch a ton. So you'll be looking.
Crawford, nice find. Horford, a little strong.
Oh, you have an advantage now.
Dallas on a 6-0 run. Nowitzki open, making an 8-0 run. Double. Joe Johnson will try one. And Atlanta missing some good looks.
Oh, look at this. 3-on-1.
Marion from Terry. Third time tonight. Atlanta has been beaten badly in transition D. Now a Johnson turnover. Terry out of control. Somehow saves it.
Now, Sean Marion has just been excellent running the floor. You have to pay it.
And here they come again, led by the Jet. Marion on the wing.
To the basket.
Terry using the screen. Jumper over Pachulia.
The rim.
The foul on Hayward, and as we check the NBA, Denver for the 2 spot in the West, and the same could be said for the Dallas Mavericks, winners of 5 in a row. Johnson for 3. Pachulia will kick it back out. Crawford for 3. And it'll be Dallas ball.
On him right there, he's going to take him off the dribble.
Look at the numbers for Nowitzki and Marion, and again,
it would improve your bench, but it would also give you a post guy and a pick and pop guy at 7'3", who is a dangerous shooter. Pay attention, and remember now, the Hawks are going to switch. There it is right there. There's your switch. You have to see it and take advantage of it.
Boy, Atlanta just patience. Stevenson short. Offensive rebound, Marion. Blocked by Horford. Stevenson still down. Bibby for 3. Finally.
As well as he could possibly play it.
Dallas currently 4th in the Western Conference.
Foul line down, coming off single screens, double screens, staggered screens.
Nice 2-man injured. Hayward's the only true center on the Dallas roster. Nowitzki, of course, 7 feet, but as you said, Nahara. Crawford's pass nearly turned over. Horford. Johnson. Big one for the... Berea on a mismatch with Horford. Fading away. Berea. Shot clock in the single digits. Bibby no-look pass. Horford inside. QB Brown, NBA Friday on ESPN here. Crawford into traffic and a block.
Hurrah and Berea have come in and given him a real shot. I like
minutes of that. Then he said, man, I'm going to playoffs. I got a chance to compete for a championship. Nice ball movement about
his building. 20,000 people here tonight. The game is sold out, and yet the building was quiet for the first 12 minutes.
Or Cleveland yet this year.
Yeah, with the two games that they lost to Cleveland, they were ahead by 8 to 10 in the fourth quarter. They have to beat one of the two best teams in your conference.
And Atlanta's still got 2 games left with the Cavs, including the game you and I will have in Cleveland. And they're back within 2. Nowitzki already with a dozen. Make it.
Nice pass.
Smith. Johnson. Good ball movement again. It'll be Crawford.
Forward. Along with Horford and Smith. This is their dynamite club.
Smith with a block.
Look out here.
Johnson.
Nice.
And what? Jason Kidd doing a pretty good free safety impersonation, and then Smith hits him off.
All of a sudden, we're playing with more energy here. I mean, it's jumping.
Speaking of jumping,
from the foul line down on the baseline is beautiful.
What a funny game, Rudy. Dallas goes on a 20-1 run. Final minute of the first half. And
he sends it down strong.
First half for Dirk Nowitzki.
Now he's coming back, mainly because they got a different type of a club here right now. They're better defensively. That gets him out in the open floor.
40.
Now he's up over 40. He's improved his shot, and you've got to pay attention to him.
Marvin Williams.
When they fell behind, they rallied. Now, when you look at Nowitzki and Marion, they're 13 for 18. Jason
finished the first half. Dallas actually shooting 59%.
He was worried about the shot block. Give Marvin Williams a lot of it at the other end in blocking Marion's shot.
Nowitzki. Johnson driving baseline. Gets the roll.
And Atlanta had 3. But both of them are really high up there in shot blocking.
Jason Kidd.
Back. Both teams were off last night.
Johnson.
A good call.
The defense by Kidd forces him out. Marvin Williams at the line.
33%, where now you have to pay him.
Bibby blocked from behind by Nowitzki. Here comes Kidd. Dallas always looking to run, and a block by Horford, only to see Kidd using the screen. Nowitzki where he loves to be. That's automatic.
Yeah. You know, I want to help Bibby out, but you've got to guard Nowitzki.
Smith gets Johnson. Williams open for 3.
Runner in the outside lane on the breaks.
Good hustle by Smith to the floor. Horford up to Johnson.
He's so crafty. He does it night in and night out against double teams, against triple teams. The whole defense is designed to stop him, but his stroke is so pure and so it's fun to watch. I've never seen anything like it.
He's just a lethal outside shooter. Good position inside for Dirk. 32nd in NBA scoring. Dominique, you look at Dirk, different ways to get it done.
Absolutely. Well, listen, when Dominic retired,
back to Dirk. Third opportunity, Terry. And finally, Atlanta protects glass. What a pass from Smith to Johnson. Terry.
They need him to get going. And he played the area floor.
Crawford from deep in the corner with a ring.
It was a bad pass. So that was a sloppy pass.
In and out for Terry. Haywood. Too strong. Haywood again. Josh Smith. First year with Atlanta for Crawford, and asked him about Josh Smith.
If you remember now, early on the court, he should have been in the All-Star game.
Atlanta now up by 10. Kidd at the line as we check out. Outscored Dallas 24-15. Johnson driving the right by Marion for the layup.
Only had one turnover. If you remember, they started with 5 in that first quarter and allowed Dallas to get out on the break.
Dallas getting out on the. They've got Johnson in there. They've got Horford in there. Crawford is their 6th man. That starters.
Right, Crawford has 10 and no one else is.
How happy do you have to
outside shot?
Marion the jump hook way short. He says he got a hit on the arm. Johnson, nice pass. Evans lays it in. Lead of the night for Atlanta. The Hawks have 25 assists on 30 back.
Played great basketball.
You saw Dirk Nowitzki coming back into the game. Marion now a strip. Kidd all the way, left hand.
They did.
Horford inside. Watch lock.
We know that his real position is that.
Bibby wide open. Crawford, nice dish. Joe Smith with a reverse.
And holding the Hawks on one shot.
Steal by Bibby. 3-on-1.
Nice.
And Crawford fouled by Dirk. All the energy's on Atlanta's side.
Good stat for Dallas is they only get to the line 23 times.
Now on Joe Smith, first team foul on Atlanta here in the fourth quarter.
Atlanta going hard at Nowitzki.
Not there. Dallas looking to run. Terry open on the baseline. Back-to-back baskets. Jason Terry. And the rebound to the smallest man on the floor in Berea.
Now you're going small, so naturally you've got to take advantage out in the open floor.
Nowitzki.
Point line when that rebound came out to the foul line.
Crawford steps in, knocks it down. Over the Mavs after a reaction to some medication. Berea, bad shot. Crawford down the court. Gets the scoop. Haywood.
So, break it down, force him to play in man-to-man.
Brown wanted to travel. Nowitzki spinning on Crawford. Haywood and one.
It's going to be double team.
When you think about Dallas when Dampier comes back in a couple of weeks, Kidd the rebound. They'll always have a 7-footer in there. Perry for 3. What a big turnaround that is.
That effort by the front line of the Atlanta Hawks.
That's a hard
Another steal. 3-on-1.
Behind the back. Berea.
Oh, look out. Woody, you can't save your timeout. They got back Bibby down.
Nowitzki for 3.
Oh, boy.
A lot of the fans are standing and signaling timeout. They want Mike Woodson to put the brakes on this.
Inside gamble by Jason Kidd. And how about Berea? How about him eliminating the shot block by coming up on the other side? And then Dirk, they needed this one. Dirk needed it. They needed it. That rallied the troops big time.
Right now for the Mavericks. First triple-double of Jason Kidd's career, the 104th of his career. The Magic Johnson have more. Berea on a switch with Smith on him.
There it is, the extra pass.
Kidd for 3.
Yep.
Dallas leads.
You're igniting the break for Dallas. But where's the inside attack?
Bibby. How big is that? Tied at 50 at the half. And a 2-point game here late in the fourth. Nowitzki defended by Bibby. Same play as last time. Same results.
We got to give them.
Take the next step, trying to win games such as this that they'll need to win later on. Bibby got Woodson. Woodson was on the court, and a heated exchange between Kidd and Woodson. Wow, how often do you see that?
Well, it all depends now if Woody interfered with Jason as he's dribbling the basketball.
Well, and it looked like Kidd was initiating the contact because he felt Woodson was out on the court.
Was out on the court. And he was looking for the referee to make a call. Here right now. Keep an eye on this now. Yeah, so yeah, he definitely, initiated that. Jason Kidd. Get something from the foul line down. Ooh, Joe Johnson just shed Berea.
That's what Rick Carlisle was saying. Rebound Kidd on the miss.
Now, they were lucky they got away with offensive foul.
Terry. Nowitzki. Kidd for three.
Oh, my. He is 4 for 10 in threes right now. How about the last three he has made under pressure?
With 1 of 7, Hubie, from three. He's now made 3 in a row since. Crawford. Horford with a huge rebound. Crawford off to Smith, and Atlanta's tied it.
Big play. I like the fact that Crawford drew the defense thought. He'll always make the pass from behind the basket. And a strong move by Johnson.
Mike Woodson made sure to get out of the way and get off the court as Kidd brought it up this time.
Yeah, you've got about 8+ seconds here, so there's plenty of time.
Nowitzki and a foul on Crawford.
Down one right after that in the corner. Now remember, he was struggling big time in threes. He's now...
A big comeback by the Dallas Mavericks here in the second half. It'll be Kidd. 16 assists on the night. Nowitzki with 7 on the clock. Dirk fading away. Kidd would have counted, but
with Jamal Crawford coming off the bench to give that to you.
And Nowitzki and Horford double team. Extra pass.
Good rotation.
Still got time. Nowitzki, what a tough shot.
And all these misses by Atlanta.
Here's a good look for Crawford.
So he's struggling right now. He's no post penetration or in the painted area penetration.
Berea with a teardrop. Doors in this game, and both have had terrific nights.
Well, they both have played great. They've made key shots.
Johnson driving on Berea. Dallas ball. And Kidd will exercise a little patience.
Now he wants to back it down, maybe. Take him, back him out, force a double team.
The kick to Nowitzki.
See how smart that was. He waited and waited and waited. He didn't Jason.
You can see the Mavericks again Sunday night at home to the Hornets at 9:30 Eastern here on ESPN. Smith with a rebound and one.
How about this?
Wisely milking the clock. Now Terry.
Terry and Nowitzki, they love that two-man game. You trap, there it is.
And that's got the feel of the dagger right there.
Well, they run that beautifully. Now, they haven't run it a lot tonight, but we know game in and game out, that's their favorite move.
Smith will lay it in. Nowitzki with 37 points in this game.
Nice.
Haywood the finish, another feed from Dirk, and Dallas is going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, that was smart basketball. Don't let him get it out there so that the clock doesn't stop. Beautiful pass by Nowitzki and a strong move by Haywood.
Again for Dallas.
Game was stolen. Yeah. Excellent strategy by Rick Carlisle and his staff.
And Jason Kidd and Dirk Nowitzki.
They've been at the top of their game. Every big shot that had to be made, they made it. And then when they went to their pet play here.
Johnson for three. And Nowitzki with a rebound. The shot clock turned off. Dallas can let it expire. Atlanta won't foul. And the Dallas Mavericks will extend the longest active winning streak in the NBA to 6 with an impressive come from behind on the road overtime victory tonight here in Atlanta. Dirk Nowitzki huge. Jason Kidd a monster tonight. And the Mavericks, much to the delight of their owner, win 111-104.